In the Bible, Matthew 6:34 says, "Do not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will take care of itself. There's enough anxiety in tomorrow, just focus on today." And it's interesting, I've been thinking a lot about procrastination this morning as I'm formulating my mind and my idea for this video. And I actually believe that procrastination and self-sabotage, those words, I actually believe that when people label themselves as procrastinators, me and procrastination have had a love-hate relationship. We've kind of had a hate-hate relationship. I've procrastinated, I've taken one step forward, two steps back on so many things in my life. But then there's other areas in my life where I haven't. There's other areas in my life where I've been very consistent. My fitness, I've been very consistent. I've been very dedicated to my marriage. Me and my wife have been married for 10 years. We've got 2 children. I'm very dedicated to my children. So there are areas, interestingly, where I don't procrastinate, and I probably wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if there's areas in your life where you don't procrastinate. And so actually I've got this belief that actually procrastination isn't real, and that we probably need to look a lot deeper than just assigning a label of a long word starting with the letter P. For me, here's what I've come to believe. I've come to believe that procrastination really is fear. And that fear, where fear really ultimately comes from, is our childhood. And where fear comes from in our childhood is there is a part of us, let's call it the inner child. Many of you may have heard of this concept of inner child work. You may have heard of shadow work from Carl Jung. I think it was Carl Jung that kind of coined might be the wrong word. Sorry, Carl Jung, if you're listening. He's not, obviously. This concept of inner child. And I want you to all imagine that inside of you, if you're unfamiliar with this concept, maybe you want to close your eyes for this process. I want you to imagine that inside of you there is a child. And that child inside of you is a smaller, younger version of you. Picture an age where you can clearly see an image of you as a child. For me, I get a really clear image of me at about 10 years old. Picture what that inner child version of you is wearing, with your eyes closed. And then just have a conversation with that inner child, but specifically allow the inner child to speak. Don't worry about giving advice to the inner child, just allow the inner child to speak to you. Allow the inner child to say whatever it needs to say, do whatever it needs to do. He or she may need a hug. He or she may just want to sit and play. Sometimes when I do this, I get a really strong visual of me and my inner child hugging and playing football together, and sometimes God appears, sometimes it's very deep. What I've come to learn, you can open your eyes by the way, it was just a quick visualization for you, but what I've come to learn is that my procrastination is ultimately fear, and the fear is from a part of me, I call it my inner child, who feels unseen and unsafe. And for a very large part of my life I've carried a long-standing resentment and judgment about my childhood. I've carried stories and meaning, and my childhood should have been this way and it wasn't, it should have been this way and it wasn't. And the fundamental bottom line is the past is the past can't be changed. And although I've intellectualized that for 40 years, I admit I've not necessarily always lived that, because there's probably a part of me, my inner child, that maybe wanted things to be different, and maybe you wanted things to be different. But the fact of the matter is, everything is exactly the way that it's meant to be. We can't change the past. All we can do is change the here and now. We can't even change the future. We can make decisions in this moment that might maybe make a change in the future, but even then we can't guarantee it. All we can really do is be here now. And if we want to make the best of being here now, then we need to make sure that we're fully here now. And the only way we can be fully here now is if we let go of the past. And the only way we can let go of the past is if we take care of that part of us from the past that didn't get the needs met in the way that it wanted. And I found the only way that I've found that I'm able to do that is by spending time with my inner child. What if procrastination isn't real? What if procrastination is just a part of us that feels sad, that feels unsafe, that feels unseen? And what if we just spend time with that inner child? Every single day I do a meditation with my inner child, every single day without fail. And what it does is it helps to integrate. It helps to bring the adult part of me in alignment with the inner child part of me. I don't get it right every day. No. Sometimes, you know, just this morning I kind of sort of semi-snapped at Sati, and then it was literally a moment, and then I came out on the run, I apologised, and I said to her, it's just my inner child who feels unseen. I've been away working for 4 days, and my inner child wants all the attention and all the praise for being away and all the well dones for working away. I've been speaking on a speaking tour for 4 days. But Sati's busy, right? Sati's looking after our 2 beautiful children. But I'm not going to punish myself for kind of having a little bit of a moan, because I know that that's just a part of me. I think it's so important that we're kind to ourselves, and that you recognise that procrastination, self-sabotage, whatever you want to call it, all it really fundamentally is a part of you, the inner child part of you, that is desperately looking for you to approve of it, to validate it. Nobody in the world is coming to save you. No motivational speaker is going to save you. I've tried all that, it doesn't work. The only person that's going to save you, just to be clear, you don't need saving, but the only person that is really going to feel you, heal you, is you. And so my recommendation and my encouragement for you today is, if there's a part of you that feels like you resonate with this video, that you find yourself procrastinating, start spending some time with the inner child. Find a meditation on YouTube. I'm probably going to do it myself soon. Find a meditation on YouTube. Start spending time with your inner child. Procrastination isn't real. If mentors, gurus tell you just get it done, and you don't get it done, it's okay. It's a part of you that feels unseen, that feels unsafe, that's scared. Now don't get me wrong, if there's something you want to do, you want to do it. But know that if you don't do it, it's not procrastination. It's not. It's your inner child trying to tell you, I don't want to do that. I don't want to get out of my comfort zone. I don't feel safe. I feel scared. So meet the needs of your inner child, and the man or the woman in you can all of a sudden take control. Until you meet the needs of your inner child, you'll never truly be free. Speaking from experience. Hey, I hope you found this useful. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm wishing you a beautiful day. God bless you. All the best. Take care. Goodbye.